Hey, he wants this. He gonna get it. Wants that kicking. You really want this? I'm right here. Join it right now. Where you at? Yeah, I am. Let's go. Hey. So. Oh, this is... Oh, look at that 90 overall. Let's do it. Saquon had the Seahawks, alright. He wants this. I'm gonna get it. This is it, Michael. Good game. Let's go. Yo, bro, you watching? Hey, he wanted to play me. I got from work. Official him up.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
He don't want none.
This is DJ Reed returning. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson being chased out left. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
All right, I'm back. It's only first down. I'm supposed to figure out what he's doing in just a minute. You ain't running the ball on me.
Able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
It's shut down. Playing man.
But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Picked off. Let's go.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. So we see it right here on the opening drive, throwing the football in these snowing conditions. Going to be very, very tough.
You see that, sir?
Think the aerial attack going forward.
It will be interesting, and it'll be a debate, because most of the quarterbacks that we know, they believe they can throw through anything. They don't care if it's rain, snow, it doesn't matter, as long as they get a chance to throw the football. And I think a lot of coaches think that in these conditions, let's throw it early before things get worse.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body, because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting.
Yeah, I think Rodgers is 2 for 2 here, but anyway.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers able to find Alan Lazard. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. 12 yards there and a first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they'll lose yardage here.
Well, that didn't work.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams.
Touchdown, baby.
Take it in. Touchdown, Packers. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers
And I shanked the kick. All right, 6-0. Let's go.
This one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted. In a heavy
Michael, you better do it. Just quit.
Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, They were more than prepared for that one.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, you listen to me? He run his mouth all day at work Monday, saying he's gonna beat me.
And he's gonna get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 23.
Showing him up.
Call it a gain of 7.
He don't know who he's messing with.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. 6-0 our score after 1.
6. Seahawks nothing.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers eluding the pressure. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Conversion.
He's having a nice little 1st half here, partner.
And it's a 1st half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this return was net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
at the 32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They run. It's Williams. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 4 yards. Pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
That's what happens when you run your mouth at work, saying you're gonna beat me, and I'm showing you up.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Rodgers gonna throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, Rodgers, what was that?
To get that ball downfield, they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones.
Well, nothing's going on this drive.
But not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Alright, we'll try to get a little bit.
You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
I did not say the ball right now. Jake's bringing up.
I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well. Right out and right up the middle.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where John feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Dean Lowry, a sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Kevin King with a pick.
Oh, and that's a
Yo. Can you hear me? Alright, can't hear you. Mm-hmm. I gotta check my dog in just a minute. Or Jake. Ready for you.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
from the gun, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Za'Darius Smith. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
7-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
Aaron Jones.
It'll be a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Hardman on the return. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
42-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Chris Jones on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Now Jones. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Bell, the ball carrier.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
By Darius Smith. A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
The first quarter with the score Packers 3, Chiefs nothing.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will tie us at 3-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Jones. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. The linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up
throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers going to throw right side here. Complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Alan Lazard. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard, 50 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Packers 10, Chiefs 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the 1st. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Bell running on 1st down as he'll push forward for about 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. 3rd down here.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this 1st half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run.
28-yard gain. And the Packer
now a 1st down carry by Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
47-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers, he'll get this to Lazard. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Rodgers now to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you created with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
40-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. A quick slant to Hill. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And 3.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Fields this way up at the 17. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Packers take over first.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Running lane's going to clean him in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands right there.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes it all the way down to the 15. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback is scrambling around, actually takes off and runs downfield. And that's exactly what he did.
Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. But it'll be 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Buying time to his left. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That his 1st catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Well, they had their chances in the 1st half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through. That's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
And 4 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
We have 11 on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over first and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. How does that affect the psyche? Am I reading into that too much? They should be okay still?
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of the team, because once you build up a lead and things are rolling pretty well, you don't expect it to change. And for it to change this dramatically, and now they're the team doing the chasing, yeah, you want to check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, they're on their heels a bit right now. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Forced out to his left. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
It's second down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
At the 4-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. The quick slant caught, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Now Crosby for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Good. Makes the score Packers 24, Chiefs 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Here's Bell. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
And not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
10 at the 32-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. To Marcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes gonna let one fly for Robinson into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Rodgers to throw once more. Flush to his right. And he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add on to their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try to take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And he's brought down after a very nice game. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 50 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. This one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a play fake. Rodgers rolling to his right. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Back to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Sammy Watkins. Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Mahomes to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it'll bring up third down.
8 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
25-yard line.
You know, they're ready to recover.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And they'll run the option on third and short yardage. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up fourth down, eluding the pressure right. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage. Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone, all right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. Zadarius Smith able to get him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Lowry. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And down inside the 15 he goes. Well, the Packers going to take another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Mahomes is going to run it on the option. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. On play action, Rodgers. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
1st down, Packers.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder, maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's second down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble, 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th.
Down and 1.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now whatever happens, points are scored, that's your ball game. Can't wait to see the defense now. Do they get a little more aggressive in order to not let the team just drive the ball easily down the field?
Got to be careful, though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators, they'd rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickeled and dimed down the field.
So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. This to win it in overtime. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now Jones. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
All right, well, they didn't kick it on 2nd down. Now 3rd and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on 4th down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage. You fall on it.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Partner, a great game that we got to see, and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.
Oh no, that was a good game.
Why'd you talk so much? Think you gonna beat me by 50? Yeah, that's right. Hey, that game is cool. Ready? No, we gotta do it again. You can host it again, that's fine. Alright, I'll send you an invite. Let me get this up out of the restroom real quick. I gotta go to the restroom real quick. Alright, buddy, I'll see you in a minute. That's right.
Aaron's in the background. Who was that?
The guy I work with at work. Gosh, he worked me one night. He said he's gonna beat me 50 to 11. And I beat him in double overtime, 37-34.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. But now it's 3rd down.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Alex Anzalone on the tackle.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Returnable here for Callaway. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 11. From nearby Norcross, Georgia, it's Alvin Kamara. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Kamara. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Flush to his right. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. On third down, here's Kamara. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. First down. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now Will Lutz, who went to college, a stone's throw from here at Georgia State, comes on for the field goal attempt. This just a 24-yard attempt.
Good.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down.
46-yard line.
Play action. It's Ryan. He'll buy some time right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Again, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 39 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
To kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Saints 7-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2-minute drill.
He was looking for Todd Gurley, but now it's 3rd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd and goal, Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you're really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. Breeze. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
1st down, Saints.
Breeze now to throw. Flushed out right. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another try after the 1st down sack. Breeze. He'll run it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. ThSilentkiller10 made the tackle there from his safety position.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action. Now Breeze. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On first down, Breeze. Flush to his right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Left side here to Sanders. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Breeze now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they will finally get it as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 38-yard line. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now Breeze finding Kamara. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
First down, Saints.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards there. Good for a Saints first down. The defense was dialed into the pass. They overlooked the draw play.
And how often do we talk about the oldies are still goodies? Because that draw play comes straight from Coach Paul Brown's playbook, going all the way back to the original Cleveland Browns.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. He takes this for 3 to the 29. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd.
3-yard pickup.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Finds the former Northwestern Wildcat, Austin Carr. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
And the Saints first down.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Isaiah Oliver brought him down. A gain of a yard.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Flushed out right. He's got a man wide open, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. 23 yards the pickup there. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A 10th carry for Kamara. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Throwing on 2nd down. Breeze. He finds Latavius Murray. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
A Saints first down there on a gain of 11. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. That's Alvin Kamara with a grab from Drew Brees. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Brees to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Falcons 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they've been playing before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again. Being chased out left. Looking deep for Julio. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll return this 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Dancing to his left. Now Breeze lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Recovered by the defense.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Cameron Jordan able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this third quarter. Back now in Atlanta. So they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
From the shotgun, Ryan airing it out, looking for Ridley, and that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. And that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Now Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
New Orleans.
Running with Kamara. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Ball carrier.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 2-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to have to hook up to Gage. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Flush to his right. They've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Now Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From 19 yards away. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead.
Well, partner, this hasn't been the smoothest day for him, but he certainly picked the right time to get right, as they like to say. How about that for a touchdown?
Boy, he did. I guess they say all's well that ends well. It's not over yet. But you're right. He picked a good time for that first touchdown pass.
Exactly right. Not over yet. The defense is going to have to make it hold up.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. 12 yards there and a first down. Buying time to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw, Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Breeze to throw. Got his open man, it's Carr. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
22 yards. And the
line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. To throw is Breeze. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Darquez Denard there defensively.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Carr. And, the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete.
Final score.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.